Hello, everyone. Cassandra Good reporting to you live from my home office, and I am coming to you with a video about multiple streams of income. Can you focus on your multiple streams of income? And I'm going to say yes and no. I'm going to tell you exactly why my answer is yes and no. Depends on who you are, what you're doing, and what kind of team that you're actually working with. Okay, so it's funny that I had someone that felt like that, because I'm in multiple streams of income, that I can't be laser focused on my businesses. Now, this let me know that, and it's okay because sometimes people just get my information. They're curious. They just want to know what I'm actually doing. And then sometimes people will do that. They will actually see what you're doing. And if it's not a perfect fit for them, which is fine, they might have something else that they might be interested in, but they want to see whether or not yours is equal to or have some value like what they're already sharing, and they might come and tackle you with, well, you're doing too many things. I can't, follow that because you're doing too many things. Well, let me say this. I'm going to go all the way back to where I relied on focusing on one particular opportunity. And I'm going to share with you why it made me transition into multiple streams of income. And not only that, why I've been talking about multiple streams of income since 2003. Now let's fast backwards to 2001, where I first discovered my dilemma, my position, and what I really need to do as a network marketer. And at that time, I was doing things in a hobby fashion. So realize what I'm saying. I was doing things in a hobby fashion. Okay, that means I was making no more than about $1,000 a month, $1,500, maybe $2,000 a month. It really varied depending on exactly what I was doing at that particular time. And so it wasn't a replaceable income type of businesses that I was a business that I was associating myself with. So here it is, 2001. Now, at 2001, I had realized that I had not had a vacation in at least 6 months, not 6 months, excuse me, 6 years. I had not had a vacation. And it wasn't because I didn't request one. It was because when I requested it, I was like anybody else. I want Thanksgiving. I want Christmas. I want the New Year. I wanted all of the favorite holidays that you get to experience with your children. And of course, anybody that knows me knows I have a daughter and I have godchildren. And of course, I wanted the same flexibility, the same allowability that other people were actually receiving. But because the structure of how the state position that I was in is layered, it was always based on seniority. And of course, with me being the last person hired into that department, of course, I got the last bit. I wasn't always the one that could go ahead and demand when I actually wanted to take my vacation. I only accepted the 2 days out of the week that was given to me, and it was never together. It was never together. It was either you're off on Tuesday and then you're off on Saturday. It was never Tuesday, Wednesday. It was never Saturday, Sunday, Friday, Saturday. It was never together. My off days was always separate. Okay. So how much fun is that? So what I realized was when I was able to finally go ahead and secure my vacation for myself, it was an off peak. It wasn't any holiday time, but at least it was a good time where I could take my daughter and her two best friends to Orlando. They've been wanting to go to Orlando, Florida for the longest time. And I said, you know what? I'm going to do this. It's off peak. I had to act kind of beg a little bit to let the parents, take them out of school for a couple of days, but at the same token, they would have a wonderful time. Well, so I thought, because 24 hours in, I wasn't even able to unpack the bags good. 24 hours in, the facility that I was working at called me back and said, we have an emergency that only you can handle. You are familiar with this particular case. Well, at that particular time, I had one business that I was working with that was providing me with this extra money to be able to take this nice vacation, extra money for me to be able to have my daughter in private school, extra money for me to do the extras that I wanted to do as a single mom. Okay. But I realized I still did not have time freedom. Even with that one business, I still did not have time freedom. After this event, I returned back home like overnight, literally. I returned back home and the wheels started turning in my head. And I said, you know what? I don't need something just to replace this income. I need something that's going to go beyond replacing this income. And sometimes it might take something more than what this company has to develop for me. My wheels spent, my wheels spent, my mind got creative, and I was able to create it got to the point where I was able to secure $10,000 a month from this particular company. At this time, if any of you all remember, this company was called Fruta Vita. Acuberry was the very, very popping antioxidant that we were actually selling in a liquid form. Now, it didn't taste great, but it was great for cardio health, and I was excellent at what I was doing with direct mail, and that's what I did. Now, fast forward several months to the point where I wanted to quit my job. I'm making good money now. The first thing I did was pay off my debts. Once I paid off my debts, I felt secure. Now I want to put some money in the bank. I want to not only feel secure that I paid off my debt, but now I want to make sure that I have some cushion in the bank just in case all heck balls out, and I knew how much time it took for me to actually get to $10,000 a month, which was surpassed my goal because my goal was 5,000 a month. But I surprised myself with my relentless nature of developing a pattern of mailing every single day, 6 days a week, like clockwork. After that, guys, I'm going to tell you something. I quit my job. I had over $30,000 in the bank. You couldn't have told me anything. You would have thought I had 3 million sitting in there. I was very comfortable. I got relaxed. Boom. Within 45 days of me quitting my job, my state position, we got notification that the company that owned the product, the flagship product of Fruta Vita, had changed hands and had a new owner. We went from a 4x7 matrix to a binary matrix. That took my income from $10,000 a month to just over $3,900 a month. Did you hear what I said? It took my security of $10,000 a month down to just below $4,000 a month. That meant that I had to go back to the drawing board and I had to go ahead and go into overdrive and try to sell even more. Why? Because in this business, no matter what, I'm not perfect, nobody's perfect. Retention is everything. The opportunity to be able to make sure that people stay in your lineage is very important. So you have to make sure that at all time you're providing that support and you're supporting that value that you're giving to your team members. Well, guys, I'm going to tell you something. Next thing you know, Acuberry is on the shelves at Walmart. They're on the shelves at Kmart. What happened? I learned right then that by me putting everything that I had in that one business can show me how quick a cookie can crumble. I then decided I can't just do one business. Now, the old adage is something that my grandmother Ben told me years ago, but I did not implement in my business structure is don't put all your eggs in one basket. Surely when you drop the basket, one or two will crack. Now, nobody ever hears about that other part of it, but they always hear, do not put all your eggs in one basket. Guys, I'm here to tell you that multiple streams of income is the only way that you're going to survive in this economical situation that we have, in this administration that we're dealing with, in this United States of America that is always changing and evolving because of technology alone. You're going to have multiple streams of income. Owners will exchange property left and right. People will die out. People will come in. People will have new innovative ideas. People will fizzle out. People will retire. All of these interchanging things mean you have to have multiple streams of income in order for you to be able to feel a sense of security. I hope you're listening to what I'm saying. So it's come to my attention that people were like, well, I don't want to work with you because you have multiple streams of income. You're not focused. Well, let me tell you, that let me know when a person makes a comment like that with me that they might not know too much about me. They just assumed that they knew a little bit about me because I shared multiple streams of income with them. So let me tell you exactly about me. Now, if you've been following my YouTube video, you'll know how I'm able to do multiple streams of income. But if you haven't been able to follow and you haven't gone back to those earlier year videos, then let me tell you right now, I'm able to do multiple streams of income. And it's always a message that I always gave when I talk about multiple streams of income is if you cannot populate it yourself, then delegate it. I have a team of young ladies that are from Albany State University here in my area that help me with mailings on a daily basis. Okay. I have a team of VAs from India, Bangladesh, and the Philippines that help me with marketing, that get me exposure other than what I do myself. I delegate to them to be able to get leads, to be able to put my information out there in front of the masses in various areas to get results. True enough, I'll come up and I'll write my emails. I'll come up and I'll create my ads. Even with ads, I have paid someone to do 30 ads for me, quality converting ads for me, so that my VAs can place them strategically in different social media platforms and other places so that I can get exposure. So, see, you have to be careful when you say a person isn't focused because I'm focused on the number one thing that any business owner should be willing to do, and that's give personal support. My people can actually reach out to me, they can call me on my phone, they can text me, they can email me, they can reach out to me on social media, and I'm able to answer those important questions. So remember, it's not so much as you being in multiple streams of income, it allows you to be able to delegate other areas of your businesses so that the main focus is being able to reach out to people and get those questions and concerns answered. So get kind of be careful when you tell a person you're not focused because I am focused. I'm focused on you and helping you reach your breakthrough. I'm focused on you making sure that you have a strategy in place with the budget that you're working with currently so that you can maximize your income potential with one or several businesses that you're choosing. I'm focused. Trust and believe. I have to be focused. I have a family that I take care of month in, month out. Things have to be taken care of. And I'm focused on helping you guys. That is so important to me. So just definitely know again, delegate or populate. There are things that I populate on a daily basis. You might think that these people or leaders like myself in the industry is doing all of this stuff by themselves. I am honest with you. I told you from day one, if you have the means to delegate so that you can spread yourself in multiple streams of income like you should, then you, by all means, have the same affordability. I can even connect you with some of those affordabilities so that you too can have profits coming from several different areas. Okay? It's not about not focusing on helping you, it's about making sure that you have adequate profit potential and revenues coming in to help you and your family at the end of the day. So, guys, that's how I do this. That is how I do this. I am not a one-man show. I would never ever say that. I'm a one-man show. The young ladies that work with me hands-on are awesome young ladies. One is in marketing directly, and one is a business major. Okay? So I'm able to do this because of them and the wonderful, wonderful time they're willing to give me. And I'm going to tell you something. I am honored, I am thankful, and I have the most gratitude towards all of my VAs and all of my assistants because if it wasn't for them, true enough, multiple streams of income can be difficult trying to be a one man show. But remember, if you go back in my videos and you listen to me intently and carefully, I've always said if you can't populate, delegate. There are some things that I'm not perfectional with. I don't know how to do, but there's always someone out there that has that skill set that you need to get your business up and running and successful and in profit potential that you can actually delegate to get it done for you. Why should you suffer because you don't know how to do something? There's always VAs that are able to do exactly what you need, and they are not expensive. Again, they are not expensive. So, this is where I'm able to fully do multiple streams of income. I also have someone else that asked me, how many businesses am I actually in? Personally, I'm right at about 12 or 13 personally. Ask me how many I have to do hands on. True enough, I do postcards every single day. True enough, I send out letters every single day. I have to put your stamps on these. But that doesn't take up a lot of time. I also have Amazon websites. I'm getting ready to get myself trained for another skill set to improve on. I have the time. It's just that my time is my own. I can do what I need to do what I want to do, and create multiple streams of income. I have a big family that I take care of. So, guys, remember, populate yourself or delegate. That is how I'm able to conquer and successfully do multiple streams of income. And trust me, I'm laser focused. So definitely, if by any chance you like my videos, I'd love to have you on my channel and continue to keep watching. Definitely hit that subscribe button and also hit that bell so that I can keep bringing you notification of when I upload a video. Also, if you have any questions or even comments, you can definitely email me at email at gmail. Excuse me. You can email me at askcassandragoode at gmail.com. I look forward to hearing some more comments. You guys are keeping me busy, so I don't mind it. I have the freedom. I work from home full time, so plug away at it. Thank you so much for listening. Guys, have a wonderful one, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.